speech has started yet. Was that awkward for you? Did you feel uneasy, wondering what on earth is happening? If those 20 seconds were absurd enough, imagine living in that space for 13 years, 9 months, and 8 days. Is that all life is? A suspended breath stretched too thin, a moment that keeps stretching until you forget if you're still moving or simply waiting. Isn't it the thin line between the dreams we sketch in our minds and the realities we dare to live? Isn't it the waiting room between the person we are and the person we're still becoming? Have you ever felt your own ideas caged in your mind? Did you know that every time I had a burst of creation, I locked it away, fearing the weight of public scrutiny? Do you know what I did? I trapped parts of myself, thinking that I was protecting them from the fear, from the criticism, from the whispers of doubt that cling to my skin. And yet, haven't those whispers become daggers? Small and sharp, that stab every time I dared to dream of publishing my book. Those daggers didn't just stop me from creating. They convinced me that I was foolish to dream of creating in the very first place. Isn't it strange? The very things we create, the books, the art, the stories, like Horcruxes, they carry parts of ourselves trying to reach the world. Do you know why I stopped myself from releasing my book? Because the thought of strangers tearing it apart felt unbearable. So I did my digging. Did you know that Naomi Eisenberger's research reveals that our brains respond to social criticism by activating the same regions as physical pain? Her study, Does Rejection Hurt? An fMRI study of social exclusion reveals that even imagined criticism can wound us like a real threat. So isn't it natural that I hesitate, that my hands tremble over the page, that sometimes the words falter before they leave my mind? Isn't the hesitation a sign that I care? Isn't the fear, the doubt, the quiet dread a sign that our creations, they're not empty, just pieces of ourselves, trying to put together, trying to reach the world? I've watched my own ideas hover in that cage of my mind, thinking, maybe someday, maybe never. What if I publish my book and it fails? What if people hate it? What if I become the next #1 hated author? Have you ever let doubt root itself so deep that you cared more about what others would think rather than what you actually wanted to create? Isn't it true that creation begins precisely in the places we fear? Haven't I read that every time we step into the uncertainty, our resilience grows stronger, our imagination, it stretches forward? If that's true, then shouldn't I let the daggers teach me instead of paralyze me? Don't you see the irony? I want to be brave, yet I shrink. I want to share, yet I hold back. I want to publish, yet I wait. Is this what it feels like to live at the edge of possibility, balancing between the comfort of hiding and the terror of exposure? Isn't it funny? The very people I admire, the authors I love, the creators whose work inspire me, didn't they sit in the same silence, feel the same doubts, hear the same ghosts of doubt whispering, "Are you enough?" And yet, didn't they press forward anyway, daring to release even when they weren't sure? Haven't I learned that the daggers of fear, the doubt, the uneasiness, they aren't enemies? After all, you can read an author's soul in their verses. If that's true, isn't it beautiful that creation is messy, it's tentative, it's full of contradiction? So what if I never know if my book will be perfect? or if the world will understand? What if I never know if I'll have all the answers? Should I let that stop me? In the time span of the universe, we are alive for no more than a blink or a second, flickering across billions of years. So doesn't it matter more to try than to wait? To release even the imperfect ideas that clutch them forever in fear? Have I learned all the answers to life? No. Do I have a step-by-step manual on how to make everything perfect? At 13? Definitely not. But haven't I learned to keep moving, keep creating, keep being myself? Because the real question is, should I publish my book tomorrow? Yes, no, maybe? Do I know everything I need to learn right now? No. That's okay though, because I'm still in my liminal hour. The real question is, are you willing to step into yours?